David, you're from South Wales.
Yeah.
The very first club that you started with?
That would be Grangetown Boys Club. I mean, I learned a lot from there. It was where I began like football, and the 3 days you'd have 3 games on a Sunday. I went to a lot of tournaments, and it's really where I found the passion for football. Really going through the whole week, just to get to that game day, it was really exciting.
You signed a contract with the New Saints. We'll come to that in due course.
Yeah.
But back then, you were very young. You're still young now.
Yeah.
But back then, did you have an idea that one day you would become a professional footballer?
Well, it's every kid's dream, really, isn't it? Of course, I wanted to be. I wasn't 100% sure then. I still want to go further and do as much as I can, but no, I wasn't 100% certain, because it's a difficult game to get into. A lot of kids don't manage to get that full-time contract and stuff like that.
And you've been involved with a number of clubs before coming to the New Saints, including Newport County.
Yeah, I had a couple of weeks trial there, and then it got taken on longer and longer until I was there for quite a while in the end. And then I think it was quite a lot of training and discipline I learned from there. And the lifestyle of like professional clubs, that's where I really learnt the understanding, like how to be in and around that lifestyle. But it was a brilliant experience there.
And then into the Welsh system with Caerau Ely.
Yeah, Caerau I learned a lot of like the Welsh league, because it's very different to the English leagues. It's very tough, and it's quite difficult to be in if you're not quite a big, tall, strong lad. And obviously, me being short, it's a difficult way to get into the league. But it was a brilliant experience where I learned the rainy Tuesday nights, very difficult nights, but taking batterings from some teams, coming out with wins quite rarely with that team. But it was a brilliant family team there, to be fair. It was a really nice experience there.
And you also played for the youth side as well, and you were here at Park Hall last season in quite an exciting game, and you even scored in that one.
Yeah, it was a very exciting game. I mean, with 5 minutes to go, 3-1 up. It was looking like we were going to go through, but I think the New Saints boys, they were very, very well disciplined, and they had a lot of energy, a lot more than we did, to be fair. But you can understand that, really. And they come back in 3-3 and then beat us in extra time, didn't they? But it was amazing to come back down here, because I was on trial here last year. It was amazing to come back down here and see everyone down here that I was playing with last year.
And how did the connection with the New Saints take place?
I know Mark Jonah. Do you know Mark Jonah? Yeah, I know him, and he spoke to Scott, and I'm quite close with him, quite a good family friend as well. So he got me a trial last year, and then obviously helping with the quarterfinals game for the youth. That helped a lot as well.
And you signed a professional contract. That must have been a big step forward in terms of your own personal ambitions and desires in the game of football.
Yeah, it was looking like I wasn't really gonna make it in that full-time place of football, but I was always hoping to get into the Welsh Prem. Now I'm here, I've just got to build my way into the starting 11, and it's very tough when you got such a brilliant group of players, and especially like how I'm so young, and I got years to get there, but it's a very difficult way to get into the squad.
And you've been around the squad pre-season,
yeah,
and also training as well, now that the campaign has started proper. How are you finding the step up with the New Saints?
It was scary at the start. I seen it was a lot harder to get into than obviously being down south and playing for Caerau's first team. But you get used to it. It's more nerves when you start, and you make bad decisions with nerves. But it's got a lot more smooth now, and it's not as hard to do things anymore. You got to do everything that the boys are doing and copy, and just being the best player that I could be, just trying to prove myself to get into that squad.
And a number of players have signed first-year contracts.
Yeah.
The others are all from the New Saints
Yeah.
Academy setup, so they live local or fairly local,
Yeah.
or at the very worst, they're prepared anyway
Yeah.
for that step up. But you've come from South Wales
Yeah.
on your own, settled into a new place. How have you coped with all of that?
It's been quite difficult. I've still learned the basic things like cooking, cleaning, washing. Very difficult things for kids my age. But yeah, I got used to it. It took a few tutorial videos, getting used to that, living on my own, quite lonely. But you sort of get used to things, go out, see new things, and obviously there's not a lot to do around Oswestry, so I haven't got a car or anything, so I'm not able to drive to places. But it's been alright. It's been a great journey so far, and I can't wait for it to go further.
You sound very domesticated there. You're getting the hang of all the cooking, the cleaning and the
Yeah.
washing and looking after yourself.
Well, I have to, don't I?
Have you been getting any tips off your mum?
Yeah, I've had a few FaceTimes. To learn how to do things.
And finally, David, I've enjoyed our chat today after training here at Park Hall. What do you like to do away from the game itself?
I like to go around because I come from a city, so it's a very different from Oswestry. So I like to go around, walk. I take a few walks around the town. There's a lot of sights to see around here as well. To be fair, it's very nice around here. I like to play on my PlayStation as well, to do a lot of that. But it's just going on walks and sometimes bring my friends up, stay with them for a few days or something like that.
Fantastic. Well, everyone at the New Saints wishes you all the very, very best
Thank you very
for
much.
the upcoming season.